most beautiful and the sexiest living form alive.
I can't thank everyone enough for coming. It's always tough to get out, it's tough to travel. So thanks so much for everyone for coming and making this event successful. I know it's, there's traffic, the time is 6 o'clock, everything. So glad all of you made it. We are planning a discussion now on sensuality, entertainment and India. So I had actually circulated questions to the panelists in advance so that they got a sense of what I'm going to be putting them through. And they, most of them, or a lot of them actually requested for a cheat sheet of answers. And I told them that I won't give you a cheat sheet, but if you feel you can't answer it, you can take off an article of clothing. Which will then provide sensuality, entertainment, and none of them took that up. So I just wanted to give an introduction on why each person is here from my point of view. So Dr. Ganesan is well known to us in the family, has been around, we've attended several of his events, and I found him to be one educationist who had still managed to retain his sense of humor. And most of us know that's not easy. So that's one of the main reasons why I thought of him and I wanted him to come over here. When I had gone to Radio 1 here for an interview on the radio, I was then introduced to Shubra. And she later on took me aside for the show and we were discussing the panel, etc. And I asked her for the spelling of her name. And I said it's S-H-U-B-R-A. And she looked at me and said, no, I'm not a shoe plus a bra. Shubra. And then I knew I'd found the right panelist. Rajshree is a very old friend from the filmy days, and she has directed 2 films which I've completed so far. One was Chaurahe, which is a very intellectual Bong type film. It's in Hindi. There are a lot of intellectual pauses, poignant moments, tragedies. And you have to have a real taste for that kind of cinema. And if anyone has lived in Bengal, you know what kind of cinema that is. But it's really beautiful, touching in its own sweet way. And then she did the complete other extreme with Aisha, which was as candy floss as it gets, a big budget Bollywood blockbuster kind of a film. And I'm so glad she's returning back to independent cinema kind of roots as well with her next venture, which is called X. Has lots of shady activities, 10 different directors, and it's really glad she's just come back from IFFI. She's driven down specially just for the event, so really thanks for that. Namrata practices, she likes to call it alternative healing. That includes, and tell me where you find it funny as well, art therapy. She has hypnotherapy in her repertoire. She has some other dark sciences. She's also a trained sitarist, she's a trained tabla player, and she has of course won a national award for a project she's done in animation. So a woman of truly many talents. Thanks so much for agreeing to be here. So now we kick off on the panel discussion.